So welcome back to Excel at English with Estelle. Today we're going to look at how to prepare for the About the Company section of an interview. These are all the questions around what is it about the company that is interesting, about the vision, about the goals. Let's dive straight in. Hopefully you have already seen the videos on how to prepare for an interview, part 1 and part 2. I will link them up here and here for you to see if you haven't seen them already. So the final stage of your preparation is here. You have completed the part 1 and part 2 stages, and this is the final part. It's not too long, but it is worth considering because if you can prepare for this section well, then you'll be really well placed to show that you understand about the company, to show you understand about their vision, their goals for the future, and how you would fit well into that company. First off, let's think about some of the questions that you may be asked about the company in the interview. So the first one may be, potentially, what do you want to know about our company and our industry? This is an opportunity for you to show that you've done the research about the company already and to ask a little bit more about specific details about the company and about the industry that you would like to know more about. So really important to use the website, to look at the news, look at their social media channels, specifically LinkedIn or Instagram, to find out more about their company. Another question you may be asked on this is, why do you want to work for us specifically? Again, this one differentiates them from other companies. So it's really important you show your knowledge of what is it about this particular company that really inspired you to apply. Is it their brand? Is it their values? Is it their innovation? Is it their technology? Is it the way that they reach their customers? Is it their customer base? What specifically is it that makes you want to apply for them and work for them? Again, another opportunity to show off your knowledge about the company already. Another question you may be asked is, what are the company's current goals and values? This is really interesting because this gets to the root of what makes that company tick. What is it that helps that company to succeed, to achieve the vision and the mission they have set for themselves? And this is going to the very foundation, the very root of what is it that makes that company work well. So being able to know the values and the goals of the company by looking at their website, their mission statements, any press releases or editorials that have been written is really useful to being able to show that your values link with those. So it's really important here to say, for example, I can see that one of your values is sustainability. As someone who really cares about the environment, who loves nature, for me, this is really important. And then to give an example of how you do this yourself. Another one may be, for example, a value may be, we really care about our people in terms of their own workers, their own staff. You can then use this as a value that you are a people-centered person and you care about relationships with people. So there are lots of ways that you can link this to yourself, but this is what I recommend you doing in order to succeed with this question. Another question you may be asked is, how do you see the company developing in the next few years? This is interesting because they want to hear from you about how you think it might develop. Again, it's an opportunity to show, have you looked at what their future vision is, what their goals are? Have you looked at some of their projects that they're currently working on? Does that give you a little insight into what the company might be working on in the future? So have a look at that research and be prepared with those answers as well. So those are a few questions that you can prepare for that you may be asked on the About the Company section of an interview. Now let's have a look at some questions that you can ask about the company to find out a little bit more for yourself. You can ask, how do you see the company evolving over the next 5 years? What are the company's biggest goals over the next year? And how does this role contribute to them? What is your favorite part about working here? How would you describe the company's culture? These are a few questions you can use to have prepared and have ready to ask at the end of an interview to find out a few more things which might be really interesting and really helpful for you when making a decision over whether to choose this company or whether to choose another company when it comes to your interview decision making process. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please leave a comment with any thoughts or ideas or suggestions for future videos, as I would love to continue helping you on this journey to improving your business English or English for general use in the world. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.